about the middle of this division? We love the competitive balance. If you're a Minnesota Wild fan, St. Louis Blues fan, you think about those teams and talking about the playoffs, the St. Louis Blues, the run that they had, the kind of experience that they gained. You think about those two teams, Rupert. Can you see one of them jumping up into the top three?
Yeah, I mean, this one, it's hard because I think the Minnesota Wild are such a good coach team. They're so good in knowing who they are and what they do on a night-to-night basis. But I just feel like the St. Louis Blues are ready to pop a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. I like a lot of their players. I mean, they're making some shrewd decisions. I just find that they're a team that, and I think that Jordan Binnington, I think that this is a big year, coming off four nations. I mean, this is an Olympic year. Like, he wants to be. I'm expecting big things from the St. Louis Blues this year. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at. They got guys, this new wave of young talent that Doug Armstrong's done an incredible job of bringing in.
Broberg and Holloway last year, remember the offer-sheeted players that came over from Edmonton? I mean, I think you're going to see those guys tear off more responsibility, have really important seasons next year. Pius Suter gives them a lot more backbone down the middle. I think that's a nice transaction as well. So St. Louis is an interesting one for me, but you could make that case for Utah, albeit they're a younger group, no question about it. Nashville was a team we're really leaning in, expecting big things from them last year. I doubt they're going to settle in the second last spot in the conference this year. So there's some teams in the that finished south of the cutoff line in the Central Division that Minnesota, for me, of the teams that finished in the top four, they might be vulnerable. I think we're going to see Dallas, Colorado, and Winnipeg factor in the top three, no question. Minnesota may be vulnerable. For me, it's a question of, out of the Utahs, the Nashvilles, the St. Louises, is it possible one of those teams to claim that fourth spot or perhaps beyond? So the Central's it's a competitive division, an interesting division. There is some room for the complexion to look differently as we finish out 25-26.